Welcome back to the Barrel Talk podcast. Today we have another baseball episode coming at you. Number 2 here. We're going to try to keep these weekly, I think. We had another really interesting week of baseball. A ton of injuries to get to. Some people coming back from injuries. Some really hot teams in June. And a bunch of other stories to get to. But before we get to that, boys, how we doing?
Great, man.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Good. We're going to talk baseball today, but we are recording this the morning after maybe the craziest basketball game we've all seen. You know, we got that going on. Basketball's wrapping up. I love basketball, but it's about to be, and I guess the World Cup. But after that, I mean, it's baseball stage leading us up into October playoff baseball. So we gotta make sure we, stay consistent week by week, lead us up to the MLB playoffs because there's no better time than MLB postseason.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Like Cole just said, on our channel, we do have a bunch of different stuff. Obviously, Corey already released a reaction video, a recap video to that game, so go ahead and give that a look as well. Give it a like. But yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to talk some baseball. Kind of just start off with maybe like the hottest teams in June real quick. At the top, a few teams that wouldn't really make sense, based on how the season's been going so far. The Marlins, 7-1, moved up to 4th in the division ahead of the spiraling New York Mets. We got the Phillies, 7-2. That makes sense. They're now in 2nd place behind the Braves. Cardinals, keeping it going, 6-2. Cole, what's up with that take? They're leading the wild card, only 3.5 games behind Milwaukee now.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure when we recorded this, it was after they had lost a game to the Rangers. And they were maybe down 0-2 in that series. Maybe they just had lost the first one. But since then, they win the last game in that Rangers series. Rangers also playing good baseball, too. We mentioned that. And then I make a take about how the Reds, I believe in them better long term. They're better than the Cardinals. Cardinals can't keep this up, and the Reds will figure it out. And maybe that still does become true, but it was bad on me for even saying it then because what ended up happening was Game 1 at Busch Stadium, 10-3 Cardinals. Game 2, 6-5 Cardinals. Game 3, 5-3 Cardinals. They sweep the Reds right after I say that. Do I still think the Reds could be better than the Cardinals? Not as much as I did last week when we talked ball. But that aged bad quick. That's all I'll say about that.
No, it did.
To all the Cardinals boys.
Corey,
man, I'm sorry.
Corey posted the
tough.
clip of it yesterday after the series was over. And I'm like, dude, that's the worst time to post a clip. Like, the series gone at this point. They got swept. Like, it looks so bad now.
I deserve that.
I thought that was hilarious.
Okay.
I agreed with you though. Like I doubled
still
down
could
with
come
you, Cole.
true.
Like it
Again,
is. It's a
they're
long
6
season.
games back. They're 6 games back of them, and if they didn't get swept, they'd be a couple games behind. And Ellie's hurt. Ellie didn't even play, did he? I don't like.
No.
No. And Ellie's hurt. They should be getting Hunter Green here, maybe not soon. I think like after the break or something. Like Eugenio Suarez is hurt, like, or not hurt, but he's cold. Like everybody's cold or hurt. Like they will get better. I'm very confident in that. But
the point
right
still
now,
stands that their
they're definitely not
roster
playing
is
good.
better. Their roster is still better than the Cardinals roster. Is maybe
Like
They
even
kept their
like
big four. Cardinals have a better big four.
I still
Cardinals do have
don't
a
want to
better
believe
big
in these
four.
Cardinals pitchers. I just don't want to. I mean, I love their lineup though.
Yeah. I mean, their offense has been. It's honestly, I think that they might be one of the biggest shocks in the league this year offensively.
For sure.
I mean, Jordan Walker, Ivan Herrera,
Jordan Walker's playing MVP.
JJ
Weatherholt.
been
Like,
amazing.
I mean, I think 1 through right now they're getting productivity out of 1 through 7 in their lineup, and even 8, 9. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I don't even know what their numbers are averaging, but just recently for sure they've been 100% probably the hottest offense in all of the MLB. Jordan Walker, I honestly thought he was going to be a bust, and
the breakout.
he's only
It's finally
23.
happening.
Yeah,
He's only 23.
year 8 breakout, but no, I'm just kidding. But
Can I just-
he's still only 23, but he's cooking.
I do want to say this though. They won a series against the Dodgers, which is crazy. But since then, they split with they got swept by the Brewers. They lose a series to Pittsburgh, and they lose a series to Texas. And outside of that, they've beaten all the bad teams they've played. I'm being mean. They did beat the Athletics too. I'm reaching here hard. I'm reaching here very hard.
Reaching a little bit.
I'm
trying to stay behind it. I get it. No, I completely get it.
They beat up on bad teams. But then I'm looking at it. It's like, I guess really just the Brewers beat them, and then Pittsburgh beat them. Like, I mean, Texas, sure. But it's like they beat the Cubs, they beat the Dodgers, they beat the Athletics, they split with the Padres. They're just a good team. It's fine. Let me drop.
Yeah, on the season they're averaging 4.4 runs per game. That's a lot. The problem for me is, like we have stated, that offense, genuinely, if they can keep it up the rest of the year, that's good. Most of the time, you're going to hit a cold spell. Can their pitching hold it down for them enough in that cold spell with how tight the Central is to be where they want to be and stay, right? Almost every team goes through them. It's such a long year. You're almost bound to hit that. And I genuinely just do not trust that pitching staff. I mean, when your ace is probably Matthew Liberator, I just can't. I'm taking Chase Burns a million times over Matthew Liberatore. If Lodolo can get healthy, I'm taking Lodolo probably over their number 2. Brett Lauder struggled, which kind of sucks. I'm probably leaving out some other names that I can't even remember right now, but I think I'm taking that starting 5 from the Reds over the starting 5 of the Cardinals.
Hunter Green, Chase Burns,
Hunter Green
Lodolo,
too. He's been hurt. Once he's
Hunter
back,
Green,
yeah,
he's
Hunter
gonna
Green.
come
Duh.
back.
What am I saying?
Andrew Abbott he's struggling this year, but he was really good last year.
Yeah, and so it's just like it'll be
Pagan's
interesting.
Come back from injury. I think that'll make their bullpen better.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this Cardinals team goes through an offensive slump, what happens, because I think it will happen at some point. I think it's bound to. I think every MLB team almost goes through one, and so it'll be interesting to see if their bullpen and their starting 5 can keep that. Right, like I mean, you go look at the scores of the last games; they're all high scoring games, right?
Yeah.
They're starting for So if they can't get that productivity out, though, what happens? So
right, like right now in the standings, I think I sent this in our group chat the other day. Like outside of those top 5 teams, and we went over power rankings, obviously talking about the Braves, Dodgers, Brewers, Yankees, and Rays. The Cardinals have the next best record. And to your point, Will, if that slump does happen, which that's okay because every really good team in that tier goes through it. But like, let's say the Brewers slump or Dodgers slump, Braves, all those good teams, when they go through rough hitting patches, they still have the pitching to win. Not all those games, but they're gonna still keep their head above water with winning some really close 2-1 ball games or whatever it has to be, right? Like, and I just don't think we believe the Cardinals pitching has that ability. But maybe their hitting just does stay hot. Maybe they are the team of destiny this year, and it started from the start of the year. Who knows? Maybe all these guys are legit bats in this league.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check in on them next time. Next kind of division we'll go over the AL West. I'm talking about the Rangers passing up the Athletics at their 33 and 34, 2 games behind the Mariners, who are just not taking advantage of this bad division so far. What do you guys think going forward? The Astros are still there too, only 5.5 games out.
I'm not surprised. I think I knew the Rangers would at some point probably start picking it back together. You've got like Evan Carter is. I don't even know what's happening.
They have a bunch of just random names: Evan Carter, Josh Young.
But like Josh Young has been probably one of the top 5 hottest base hitters in the league this year. If not, you could probably put him as one. I think he's mainly third base. You could probably put him as one of the best third basemen this year, period. I mean, they got a lot of power in the lineup, but it's just not happening. It wasn't happening for them. And their pitching staff, like Kumar Rocker, you've got so many young guys there. Jack Leiter. DeGrom is still DeGrom somehow at 38 or whatever he is, high 30s. But I'm not surprised, especially too, like I mentioned this, like that AL West division is just not strong. I think the
Athletics are the second best team. I don't really believe in this Rangers roster that much, to be honest. Like I don't really think Jack Leiter's that good. What do you think
about this division?
You think they're really good?
I think this division is just on the come up right now. In an
they
AL
are on the come up. They just haven't been producing
bad,
so far.
I look at the Astros as a slow start team. I look at the Mariners as a slow start team. The Athletics are young and got the big bats, and this is kind of probably where we expect them to be, maybe a little better for some people. I just think I see 4 teams that could make the playoffs in the AL. But yes, there's not the firepower at the top. So I get where you guys are coming from with this division. But they all
have glaring holes. Every single team except for the Mariners.
I guess let me rephrase that. Yeah.
Yeah, like so if like their lineup just isn't going, the A's pitching staff is astronomically bad. Astros are just a little bit of both. Like their pitching staff also sucks, but they're getting some back. Their lineup has just been mid besides Jordan Alvarez and a few other guys. Like I don't see any of those 3 teams as teams that can win a playoff series. I think the Mariners are the only team that could win a playoff series from this division.
I guess let me rephrase that wording. Record-wise, that division is not good. I think that division has a lot of talent. I meant that division. That division, I think, has a lot of talent. It's just not there yet right now for some reason. A lot of people have been non-existent. Corey Seager was hurt.
Like, what's up with Wyatt Langford? Is he still
Wyatt
doing
Langford
nothing?
is also just really not doing well this year. But like that Rangers pitching staff, when I look at it, should be on paper very, very solid. Jacob DeGrom, Nathan Eovaldi, Mackenzie Gore, Rocker, Leiter. Like,
I believe in Gore. I've never really believed in Eovaldi. I feel like he's just had some good luck over the years, but
that's very fair.
I mean, whatever.
But I think
recently
like,
biased.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead, Cole. No, you're good. You're good.
I was just gonna say, for most of the season, we gotta look at this Rangers. I mean, just look at their splits. I mean, you weren't getting anything from anyone outside of Josh Young, Nimmo a little bit, and then some Duran. Like, outside of that, Ezekiel Duran,
yeah.
They really haven't gotten any. Like, they were a top 4 hitter lineup all season. Where outside of those top 4 hitters or best 4 hitters, they couldn't get anything. And now that they're getting that, they're winning games. Now, when I said I disagree and I think this division could be good, let me just be clear. Outside of the Mariners, all these teams are middle of the pack at best in baseball.
Yeah.
I believe that. But do I think the Rangers have a little bit higher of an upside to where do I think they can win a playoff series? No, not right now. But I think.
Are you taking the Rangers or the Reds right now?
The Rangers.
I'm
taking the Rangers.
Really?
I'm taking
okay, all right, fair enough. All right.
Because
I thought you were going to take the Reds.
I also
thought you were going to take the Reds.
I'm taking the Rangers.
I wanted you to die
on
the
Reds. Start of the year, I think that I look at the Rangers as if these bats get hot as they have throughout the year, like they are right now, and in a weak AL, I'm taking any team with as good of a pitching staff that they have, and then let's figure it out with the bats. We got Josh Young. Let's get some guys healthier. Like, do I trust them as a playoff? I'm not going to stamp them as they can win a playoff series, but with how weak this AL is, yeah, you don't take anyone serious, but you also kind of have to take what you get with any of these teams and be like, maybe they can. Because Jacob DeGrom, he's still doing it. He's still doing it like he never left almost. I mean, he's not to that level of best in baseball, obviously, but they have a legit ace. A lot of teams don't have that. And I believe in them to sneak in the playoffs at least.
I mean, they do somehow have like a 3.32 ERA as a rotation, which surprises me. That's pretty high up in the AL. When you have Jack Leiter at a 4.69 somehow, and Mackenzie Gore at 4.23, which I think could come down a little bit maybe, but I don't know. Their lineup just really has to get going.
I think like when I look at that division for the Rangers, right? I think I'd put them third overall. I think if I were to get everybody healthy, it would go Mariners, Astros, Rangers, Athletics.
Well, I like that.
And then I can't even think of the last team. Angels. God, that's why. Mike Trout. Man, get him out. But anyways, I think the Athletics are exciting, and they're very much kind of almost like the White Sox with a worse pitching staff, where offensively they're very, very strong. And if they could fix any of their pitching staff, or if any of these young guys in the minors come up this year and can give them anything, that will just be a plus for them. But I think top to bottom, I'm taking that. I think that the Astros roster top to bottom is better than the Rangers roster, but I think they're pretty damn close. And then we all know, I think the Mariners just should be winning the West hands down.
Yeah.
When you look at that, but I'm not. And with all the Astros injuries, I guess I'm still a little surprised with how tight that division still is. I mean,
like I said, the Mariners just haven't taken advantage of it.
Yeah. And then like that Rangers pitching staff, I think has been the reason they're still winning games, because their offense really has been pretty atrocious. But you're getting Corey Seager back, which is huge for that lineup. And they're getting going. And so I think they have a very solid chance to fight for the wild card, especially with where, like we had said, the whole AL is, period. So. And
then we can kind of move on to the AL Central. So the White Sox have taken over first place there. Guardians fell into second because they've been struggling recently, 3-7 in their last 10. But then you have the Tigers and the Royals at the bottom, but they're both doing good recently. They're two of the hottest teams in June, 6-2 and 6-3. Still 8.5 games out of first place, but like, I mean, the Tigers are going to get Tarek Skubal back. Royals, if that offense gets going, like this division down the stretch could be the most interesting in baseball, or in the AL. Sorry, because the NL Central is going to be.
It's also a terrible division.
Well, yeah, it's not a good division. It's going to be interesting though. It's going to be interesting.
100%. Because you're asking yourself, look, I was hyping up the White Sox, Nick. I was big time. You guys heard me.
Uh-huh.
I am a big believer in what the guards do on the baseball field, to a point to where, as excited I am about these White Sox, and do I think the White Sox will make the playoffs? I'm dang near there, whether they win the division or not. I can't sell myself that they hold on all year over the guards, and that's not a hot take. They're a half a game above, but I just am clarifying because I was so excited about these White Sox, and I still am. The guards are going to be fine. The guards are going to do what the guards do. They're not going to win a World Series, but they're going to be there. They're going to be there in the postseason on the wild card, whatever it is, Wednesday morning when we start watching at noon. They'll probably be in that dirty noon game like they were last year against the Tigers. That's just what the guards will do. I don't know. This division, like you said, though, it's going to be interesting down the stretch because we're looking, hey, are the Tigers going to sell? Are they going to figure it out? You know, like, are they going to figure out? They're 6-4 in their last 10. It's looking a little better. It was looking way darker a couple weeks ago. Will they figure it out? And if they do, will they even have enough? I don't know. Will they sell Scooble? I don't know. We'll see. Royals, I don't feel it with them. I was excited about them going into the year. But somehow the Twins will still find a way to get last in this division. But that's not even what we're talking about.
I mean, yeah, they blow.
Yeah, Twins are pretty poverty.
Sell the team. Freaking, I don't even know. I'm surprised that the stadium is even up at this point. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see what the Tigers do because, I mean, with his injury now too, like obviously it's Scooble, and obviously he's a Cy Young winner, and he's probably going to win multiple, and he's going to go win. If he was healthy, he would have won it this year again. He would have been in the conversation for sure. But the Tigers definitely don't want to pay him. There's no shot. That's been the news since the beginning of the year, since the WBC, when he couldn't even go play because they were trying to get the most out of his arm. And with where I'm looking at this Tigers team, yeah, they're getting it done without him. Are they just going to go and sell him for prospects, right? I mean, I think that's probably your best bet is sell super high on him, get a haul back.
I
really have no idea.
But it's going to, you're going to have to sell him to a win now team. If he goes to the Dodgers, I'm going to lose my mind. But
me too.
Casey Mize is solid. Who was their big pitching prospect that got Tommy John last year? I can't even remember his name. He was supposed to be.
I can't remember.
But think about, you mentioned him. I would pull the trigger, bro. Get some prospects because they already have such good young talent, too, on the team.
Exactly.
You can build a real good roster. McGonigal, I mean, whatever you feel about what's his name, Max Clark or whatever. I don't know.
Max Clark's in that, yeah.
All these good young players, if you can get another haul back, I mean, you're looking hey, we're all in on these guys. Let's develop them right. Because right now you can't get it done. Even if you figure it out this year and Scooble is pitching like a Cy Young when he comes back, whatever, you can't win. You will not win a World Series with this team right now. There's no way. It doesn't matter.
No.
So let's rework this.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. It was Jackson Jobe who struggled when he first came up initially. But I mean, if they were elbow issues, that makes sense why he was struggling, right? I think it was last year his rookie year or 2 years ago? Might have been 2 years ago. He pitched some, and then last year would have been his full year.
I think so,
But he was struggling, and then had Tommy John. So I think that was the reason for it. So you've got some young pitching guys that you can still hold out on. You've got a huge class. Their top three, Max Clark, Bryce Rainier, and Josue Briseño are all guys they're huge on, and I know that they're big on. And if you can get God, let's just say he goes to the Dodgers because the Dodgers have 7 top 100 prospects right now, and they have the haul for prospect wise that you could get. I mean, they could almost retool that whole offense if they needed to, if that's really what they're looking for. And I think with their timeline, that's probably their best bet. Because Scooble's 29, 30.
You also have a few other relievers you might be able to get a few other guys too.
Yeah, I mean, they could they might be able to get a Gratterall. They might be able to, who's on a contract here, which would kind of suck for them, but they might be able. I just think Scooble wants to go win rings. The Tigers aren't going to go and get him a ring anytime soon. It's kind of sad to see after how last year went for them because I think last year was their first year in the playoffs, right? They made the playoffs, or was it a wild card? I thought they were solid last year.
They were in the playoffs last year.
They went last 2 years because remember they sold at the deadline 2 years ago, and then even after selling, they traded Jack Flaherty.
That's what it was.
And then they made a run and got in somehow. It's they weren't even trying to be good.
Right.
And it just sucks to see it's I thought the Tigers were gonna have something for the next few years, right? With all these draft picks, they've had all these talent, and now they're just falling off again. And so if I was a Tigers fan, that would genuinely just blow. But I think just with how the news has been, it's always been the whole year trade Scooble. It's all I've seen because they're not going to pay him. And if you can get the haul for him, I would. The problem is like we said, he's on a contract year. How many teams are going to give up other than a team like those top 5? Who is going to be willing to give up like a haul of 3 or 4 top prospects in their farm
I
system?
mean, like, who even has them? Like
yeah,
who even has
you've got the
prospects for
Brewers,
that?
you've got the Dodgers, you've got those are probably the main 2 that would have the prospect haul to be able to get Skubal. And then so it just gets
I know the
interesting.
Padres ain't got nothing.
Oh, the Padres got rid of.
I know the Padres
got
gonna
rid of
try for them. They
everything.
ain't getting nothing. They ain't getting.
They got rid of everything. And so it'll be intriguing. I think they still sell him. I think the fact that they've gone 6-4 without him so far, and if they can continue, if they can sit around 500 this year, if that's what they want, if they can sit around that, or even still be competitive, I think that's a good sign for their team going forward, especially with the prospects they have. But I think you got to move on Skubal. I think if you want, or you just ride him out this year and say screw it. But at that point, you just got nothing out of him. Like there's no point in that. So that'd be really.
They're
stupid.
throwing him. It'll work out perfect because they're throwing him on Saturday in Cleveland. They got to win today or else they lose the series to Minnesota. They're up 1-0 right now. But they go at Cleveland, at Houston, versus Chicago, versus New York, then back to Houston, back to New York, Texas. So I know there's really there's not many easy series in the MLB, right? Unless you're playing the bottom teams. But playing, a hot Astros team right now, a hot White Sox team, and then the guards right now will be really telling of like, hey, like, and then around that time, it's going to be time to decide, do we keep him or not? So,
yeah,
like I think how they play, they're playing better ball right now, and he's pitching on Saturday, and we'll see how they end up. But
he's projected to be back officially Saturday.
Yep,
that's insane. By the way,
yep,
I know
like,
it is.
I know microscopic surgeries are just like I know medicine has advanced so much, but bro literally had like bone fragments removed from his floating bone fragments removed from his elbow, and he's back in like 6 weeks.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. That's
insane.
Nuts to me. That just blows my mind. So hopefully he's not rushing himself back with the talent he has. I would hate to see that, but especially for my fantasy team, because man, we're cooked right now. But I just in general as a pitcher, he's one of the best we've seen in a while. So hopefully he doesn't do that to himself.
Right. Yeah. Another team that is like one of the hottest teams in June, and it also is kind of interesting because they're missing their best player, is the Yankees. 5-3 so far in June, now tied with Tampa Bay for the AL lead with no Aaron Judge. Ben Rice is killing it. Cody Bellinger's having a great year. Jazz Chisholm's picked it up.
Spencer Jones, first MLB home run. Yep, he's here.
I mean, what is his strikeout rate? It's got to be like 35%.
Might be 40%.
It might be 40%. But hey, good shit.
Hey, he hit one.
I respect it. Trent Grisham's killing it right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is something that I just believe. Like, even if they don't have someone like Aaron Judge hitting home runs, they have the guys that can hit people around the diamond, and we can get people that hit home runs randomly. Like Paul Goldschmidt just randomly having a hot streak out of nowhere. Like whatever. Like I still think the Yankees are the best team in the AL. I think they're going to end up winning the division. I know the Rays are really good, but I still just think this Yankees team is better.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I like this for them because even without Judge, I still think they're one of the best teams in the AL, which is crazy to say with how good of a hitter Aaron Judge is, right? Of course, but they got guys that are playing really well this year. I said this on last episode. Like, I'm believing more in this Yankees team right now because in the past, yes, they've had really good teams. I'm not trying to undermine their really good teams, but I have felt like outside of him, I wasn't so impressed with their lineup, but they would just kind of find ways to get it done. And this year, I think they got other guys that are just real alphas. I mean, Cody Bellinger, I like the way he's hitting. I mean, 8.4 OPS. Ben Rice, obviously, we know what he's doing. He's leading the Yankees in every single hitting category there is right now, basically. Jazz Chisholm, he started out really struggling. I still think he's going to figure it out. And I think this time, and this is what my point I'm trying to make, I won't beat around the bush too much, is that I think this time without Aaron Judge is going to really call for a lot of guys to step it up. And that's only going to be better for the team when they get Aaron Judge back, obviously hoping that they do as soon as possible. I just think it's going to be really good for everyone in that clubhouse. Like, hey, like, we don't have Judgy right now. We need to stay in first place. We're trying to win a World Series this year. We're trying to win the pennant, whatever that goal is. Obviously, World Series is. We got to step up. We got to stay above the race. And I think they can do it. I really like this Yankees roster. And, man, that sucks. It's going to you never want to see a guy as important to baseball as Aaron Judge not be on the field. We just got to hope he's back for the playoffs because I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna be really disappointed in the AL playoffs if we get a bunch of these teams that aren't as good as the Yankees, and then the Yankees don't have Judge, and it's just gonna kind of be a dirty playoffs. Like, I don't know. Obviously the NL will be elite regardless, but we really need Judge back. I don't know his return time. I know what's his name in the group chat was saying that whatever he has is a risk to miss the season, but yeah, I don't know.
I
much
think he
about,
has
I got it written down right here. He has a stress fracture of the first rib on his right side. Aaron Boone says he's confident he'll return this season, but nope, they will not commit to a timeline at this time.
That's good. Okay. Well, you know what, Judgy, you rest up. Just be back for the first playoff game, because I think your team's good enough to get you there.
Yeah, I think they're the best team in the AL easily. Honestly, the only other kind of just random topics I have is that I think Bryce Eldridge is coming along for the Giants. Not really sure it means anything.
That is a hilarious topic. I love that.
It's just, it doesn't really mean anything, but like he walk-off grand slam against the Nationals, like Bryce Eldridge he's killing it recently. Like,
Bryce Eldridge.
Is he going to save the Giants, you guys?
Yeah.
No, there is no saving the Giants. Not right now.
Dude.
There's no Casey Schmidt though. I mean,
they're good. Come on now, they're kind of bringing along a good little lineup.
They are, but I think if we're talking sellers at the deadline,
he's batting like 320.
No, like 500.
Well, like yeah.
Oh, I mean over the hitting streak. Oh, okay, sorry. I think if there's a team that sells at the deadline, it might be the Giants. Now that I look at it, I think you can sell high on a lot of these guys where you just know
shit to sell.
Maybe they're just having a good year, right? Like Casey Schmidt. You got some good relievers in that bullpen. Even Jung Hoo Lee, if they wanted to, they could probably get some decent draft cap or prospects out of, right? Like, I mean, these guys are all really, really hot, but we've seen them in the league before, and they're not doing this. They're not doing this regularly. Bryce Eldridge is a good piece to build around, I think, for them. I don't know what their prospects look like. Let me actually go look. Let's go look at the Giants. Let me go. Hold on a second.
Did you guys fucking see? I think it was Drew Gilbert, Rob Andrew Vaughn home run when the Brewers were trying to come back.
I did
last week.
I did.
That was fucking crazy. Was it Gilbert? I think it was Gilbert. That shit was crazy.
So the Giants have a weird prospect system. Like all their top 5 prospects are like 18 and 19. So if they're not winning now, their timeline is in 5 years. So they're
not winning now.
I think they sell, and I think you try and get high. You sell high on these guys. Not Bryce. I think Bryce is going to be a good piece for them to build around.
Yeah,
but I think you try and sell.
Maybe you get Logan. I mean, I don't know. You sell Logan Webb if he keeps up this hot streak based on this just last start that he had.
I don't know what his contract looks like.
Neither do I. But I mean, you're 28 and 41. Like you're just you're only a game and a half above the Rockies.
Oof.
For worst team in the league. Like
that's tough.
Now I wasn't saying like they're going to come along or anything, but like they were looking to be like one of the worst teams in the league, and it seems like that's coming to fruition here.
I think they were last year too, honestly.
I mean, why did they even trade for Devers? Why did they even do that?
They were in the mix last year. They were in the mix last year.
Were they?
I was going to say, were they better last year?
They barely missed the playoffs. I swear, I'm almost positive.
They went 81 and 81. I mean,
that's a borderline playoff team.
Fair enough. They're 2 games out behind the Mets. That's in the
they have
Reds.
Devers too.
I don't know.
Maybe they have a bunch of. I forgot they have Devers.
Well, they have Matt Chapman, who's like Willie Adames. They have a bunch of guys who are like interesting, but
they
really
suck.
Cold right now.
Get Willie Adames back in Milwaukee. That's all I know. Even though he is probably the worst defensive shortstop in baseball, and all he does is
he still got. I mean, Robbie Ray sucks, but I guess their rotation is pretty bad.
What's their rotation?
Yeah, Tyler Mahle, Trevor McDonald, Robbie Ray.
Ooh.
Some other bum.
Ooh.
It's not good.
Adrian Hauser. Okay, Landon Roop.
Landon Roop's pretty good.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Landon Roop.
He's good.
Yeah,
he's good. Logan Webb, good. Robbie Ray's old. Get him out.
I mean,
Robbie Ray just got slammed yesterday.
Did he get shelled?
The other day, yeah.
Actually, Landon Roop does have decent numbers.
He's a little high for me. Robbie Ray's either gonna have a great game or a terrible game. There's no in between.
Okay. Also, why did they ship off? Who was their catcher they shipped off? I don't know why they.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't
shipped
remember.
him.
He doesn't even play for that new team either.
So they have They also have three first basemen in there. Okay, they're not going to sell, but they don't sell.
What are you guys' thoughts on their manager?
Who is it?
Posey? Is it Posey?
No, they hired the fucking college baseball coach, and he was like,
"Oh, I thought it was Buster Posey."
We got to know more ball than this. What's his fucking name? I can't believe I brought this up. But he
Tony
had like
Vitello?
some terrible. Yes, Tony Vitello. He had some terrible interviews at the start of the year, like terrible, and people were like, he was like a hyped up coaching hire because his team was like in the College World Series last year, and then he was like the first, and then it was like
I don't remember what his quotes were. I don't even remember what it was that they were freaking out about.
Just some stuff and then it had everyone being like, yeah, this is why you can't have a fucking college coach the pros because whatever.
Buster Posey, bro.
I know that people are mad about the way he's doing the bullpen, so we'll see. I don't know. He might be.
I heard
he's not doing
a very good job. But
honestly, if Bryce Eldridge can get good, yeah, I agree.
Right.
If Bryce Eldridge can get good, like top to bottom, I look at this Giants lineup and they have guys, but 28-41 is atrocious in the NL West, especially.
Right.
So I'm very intrigued to see what they try and do. Like I'm very intrigued to see what they want to do.
NL West. Just beat the Rockies.
Yeah, the Giants are part of that.
The Giants are poverty.
Yeah, now they are. It's crazy. It doesn't help us Dodgers haters at all that they're bad. They're supposed to be good.
They are. Like Devers, Arias, Jung Lee, Matt Chapman, Willie Adames. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're in such a weird spot. They'll figure it out. I don't think so, but that's okay.
I don't know if they will. Good since Posey was playing. They have not been good since then.
I'm going to use Bryce Eldridge as a very natural segue to a little bit of Rookie of the Year talk, just because rookies are crazy this year. And just tell you the AL frontrunners, Kevin McGonigal is currently the odds-on leader in the AL, JJ Weatherholt in the NL. Murakami, Sal Stewart, Connor Griffin, Chase DeLauder, Travis Bazzana are some of like the others that are bringing up the rears in each of the leagues. You guys have any guys that you're talking about?
I think it's definitely McGonigal and Weatherholt for me. I'm not gonna. But I do want to say, if Connor Griffin would have been healthy, I think he would have been a guy that we're talking about, like really being in that run against Weatherholt. But and at the start of the year, I would have said, like very start of the year, I think I would have said Chase DeLauder would win it. I think that was probably my pick. He started out really hot as well.
Yeah, he had like 5 homers in the first 5 games or whatever.
I do think though that there is gonna be some talk if he can keep it up, but Travis Bazzana is a rookie, correct? He's probably gonna be the all-star second baseman, if not my boy from White Sox. Sorry.
Mydroth?
Yeah, I don't. There's not a big time.
Take it over him, no?
That's what I'm saying, right? So there's not a big time second baseman in the AL. So Bazzana is probably going to be an all-star and all-star starter, whatever. And I do still think I'm kind of just rambling at this point, but I do still think it's McGonigal. But Bazzana, I think is a good name. Murakami might get some votes just because he's a big-time name.
But I think he definitely will get some votes.
I think Murakami's injury is going to kill him winning that, though.
Yeah,
McGonigal's batting almost 290, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's just like, I think McGonigal has it locked. Other than Bazzana, I think the next guy if they can stay healthy, Bazzana would be second in my opinion. I think behind McGonigal, just because Mune got hurt.
Right. Rookie class.
I mean, if he can come back, I don't know how long he's going to be out. I haven't really looked at an update on him recently.
Let me go look.
I don't have him on our little injury.
He was on the 10-day, but I want to say they almost didn't have a timeline for him because it was a hammy.
Right.
Yeah, he's projected back then 29th of June. He's projected to miss 4 to 6 weeks. So.
Would you guys entertain something for me? Because I want to do that for MLB Barrel Talk. Because I think baseball awards, like I said this, I think they get a little boring sometimes, like towards the end of the year. What I think we should do when we do our awards episode months from now, I think we should do it NBA NFL style, where it's not ALNL. We just have one guy. So right now, if you had to pick one guy, who would you pick? And I want to do that for MVP, for Cy Young, for everything. I think, at least for our Barrel Talk awards, we should just do one winner for each award. Right. I like that better sometimes.
Right.
Who would you say? Who would you guys pick if it was one
Rookie
guy
of the year?
right now?
One dude?
I mean, I'd have to say McConaughey because I think he's going to keep it up over JJ, personally.
JJ statistically
is
putting
I know
up
JJ. I know JJ's stats look better.
He is putting up best second base stats ever, Pedroia numbers right now. It's kind of wild. His average isn't great, but he's God, I don't know. That's so hard.
I feel you, Nick. I mean, I'm a batting average guy myself, but I gotta go JJ Weather.
I think I'd also probably go Weatherholt right now.
Perspective.
That's my rookie year right now. Like, I think he's so good that they would have done everything they could to give it to Connor Griffin if he was healthy all year, but I think Weatherholt still could have held up against him. I know what you mean. Where I've been doubting the Cards too. Will Weatherholt keep it up? I don't know, but all I do know is outside of this, is he a better defender? Is his F4 better than? This is crazy. I'm asking this. Is his F4 better than?
You know I don't have the answer to that.
You know that stat goes in my head.
That.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like JJ Weatherholt, he's elite defender. I mean, McGonigal is as well, of course. I mean, he's the second baseman in this thing. But the second base position in the NL is so crazy right now. I love it.
It's crazy.
I love that. Mm-hmm. That was my position when I played baseball growing up. So when we got a league full of amazing second basemen, I just love them. I love second base.
Me and Will were both left fielders.
Yes, sir. I was second base when I first started. And then I moved to left with Nick. They don't want to see that tandem out there.
Did you get down game 1 and game 2?
Yeah, we were game 1 and game 2. It's funny. That's all I have for like topics. I was going to kind of just go into our little injury report, and then I have a keep 3, cut 5 after that, unless you guys have any other things around the league that you want to talk
about. I have one thing. You guys brought it up before the show, but I told you I wouldn't want to talk Brewers, and then you guys forced me to. Jackson Chourio.
Oh, yeah.
Since he's been healthy. We can just look at some of his last few games. This guy's addicted to 2 and 3 hit ball games. And he's completely, almost single-handedly fixed the Brewers. In the month of June, he has 4 bombs. I'm not going to act like that's insane, but actually it is, now that I look at it. In 3 series, he has 4 bombs.
No, that's insane.
I looked at that wrong. One being a 2 home run game. I think we did lose that game. But this guy has, listen, no one was worried about the Brewers hitting overall. I brought up our home run struggles. We're towards the bottom in home runs. Jackson Chourio has single-handedly came back, along with, not single-handedly, because other guys got healthy too, but he has completely turned this Brewers lineup into, officially, dangerous, because he is just our all-around best hitter. We always say, Yelich is our home run guy, Terang's our average guy. Terang starts to hit some home runs, Yelich is kind of figuring out just getting on base a little more. Chourio he can give you literally anything out of the batter's box. And he is a 21-year-old baseball player, if I'm not mistaken. Home runs,
22, I think.
Extra base hits, 22.
He's
I tried
22.
it. I tried the Jason Tatum.
That's stupid.
It's insane. And
doing that shit.
Here's why I wanted to bring this up, mainly. He's hitting over 300. I could suck off his stats all day. It's time to start having the conversation around Jackson Chourio being one of the best young players in baseball. I feel like that's been something that's been avoided. But for guys under 23, he is getting up there. The fact he doesn't have an all-star game yet bothers me. There's a lot of really good NL outfielders, I understand it. He needs to stay healthier. But when it comes to being a power hitter, when it comes to being a guy who hits really, really well in the playoffs, Jackson Chourio has it. And he's been on one of the best teams in baseball since he's been in the league doing it. And I feel like he's just became an underrated player at this point.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think for me, Chourio has always been this guy that's going to be a superstar in this league, multiple all-stars, just like the guy on, for the Brewers, he was supposed to become, or he is going to become, your Christian Yelich offensively, right? Just the next face of your franchise, in my opinion. Obviously you have Miz now, but that's a different position though. But my biggest,
your everyday player.
Right now,
you need the hitter. The hitter lasts longer. You need the hitter.
Yeah. I'm just getting worried he's going down this, and I'm hoping, and we'll talk about him a little bit today when we come up on the injury report, but I'm worried. I just don't want him to go down this Acuna path, because we all know how insanely talented Ronald Acuna is, and what has he been killed by injuries. And even like a Mike Trout, not that I think Chourio is on the Mike Trout path. I think Mike Trout's kind of a little bit in a league of his own, but injuries killed his career as well. I'm just hoping that does not happen to him. I think Chourio is immensely talented, and I'm so excited to watch his career, and he's only 22. But the fact that he's only 22 and he's missed as much time as he has worries me, and I hope that doesn't continue for him, and I hope he can stay healthy.
Right.
We don't want to force him into being a DH this early in his career. You need a guy this young and good to stay, at least being one of you. He because he's not a bad defender by any means. He just can't stay healthy.
No. Yeah.
He's a good defender, and as a corner outfielder, actually, you could say 100%. I mean, he's robbed homers. He can make
Is
plays.
he corner now? They took him out of center.
Yeah, he's been playing corner since Garrett Mitchell. After Garrett Mitchell missed last year, he was playing some center field. But when Garrett Mitchell's on the field,
Mitchell's there.
he plays center.
Gotcha.
You need to reserve that DH spot for an older veteran power hitter when you're trying to win. And obviously, Will Yelich is here; it's going to be his. But even as it goes along, I want Shurio in the outfield with how good he is on defense and being younger. And we want to have our DH be like, I don't know, you sign a fucking Pete Alonso, you play DH, whatever. Like I don't know, like whatever it is. That's just we can't have Shurio being a DH to start his career. I don't want him going down that criminal path at all. I mean, I love him. I love him. I need his jersey.
Yeah, he's
Trios, he's making a case, man. He's one of the best young hitters in the league. He's leading the Brewers, top of the division, 41-25, 3.5 games up. It's crazy, man. The Cubs are reeling. 3-7.
It's
Oof.
not getting brighter.
Bum ass Cubs.
It's not.
They look terrible.
I know he's not on here, but God, I'd make fun of Connor right now if I could.
They look bad. And
I would also like to take
getting
accountability for saying Kyle Harrison would be the next Cy Young. He then gave up 8 earned runs and like
destroyed.
8 home runs.
To be
So
fair,
that's
that
my
was
fault.
that was in that Vegas game, and
Yeah,
that stadium
bro.
is a little bit of an aberration.
His
That stadium
ERA
is
got
kind
cooked.
of
Yeah,
crazy.
no, it's-
His ERA
yeah.
got cooked. He had a 30 ERA that game.
Yeah.
30? Yeah, it did
That's
skyrocket
tough.
like a
I mean, it was 2
2-7.
innings,
I was like, holy
That's tough.
shit.
It was too.
That's
That's
tough.
fuck that, bro. We played the best power hitting team in baseball in a fucking minor league park in Las Vegas. That shit's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
looked at some of the home run. One of them was like 316. How the fuck did that get out? How did that get
Some of
out?
those balls are just carrying, bro.
Like, what are we doing?
Just carrying. Just
Played in a
crazy.
fucking
I'm sorry,
high school
Kyle Harrison.
field.
Forgive me, though. I still believe in you.
It's
I
like
still believe
Yeah,
in
you
you.
jinxed him.
It's like 280 to the left field pole. And we're going up against
That's dumb.
Nick Kurtz.
Fucking high school field.
Yeah.
God.
Oh. All right, kind of
Shit,
to
we had
like
16
round out the
runs that
episode a
game.
little bit. Go into a little bit of the injury corner. Just a few guys that we haven't mentioned that just big injuries. First one, Will, kind of want your input on this.
Mhm.
O'Neal Cruz was put on the 10-day IL yesterday with a left hand 4th and 5th metacarpal non-displaced fractures.
Yep.
He will miss at least a month.
Yep. I know what those mean. Yeah. Either way, hand fracture, never good. Upside are like we just had a 6-run comeback against the Dodgers last night against Shohei Ohtani. No, not that. Yeah. Is O'Neal Cruz's bat going to be missed and his speed on the base pads? 100%. Defensively, maybe not. I don't think that's a hot take.
No, that's not.
Can we get out? We've gone through a tough stretch of games lately, like going against the Dodgers. We went against the Braves. We also lost another series against another. Let me go look at the last series before the Braves. But these last 3 series have been tough, and we're still above
Astros.
500. Yeah, the Stros,
You
who
beat
we
the
actually
Astros,
won the
though.
series, and we
Yeah.
swept the Twins. So like, we have the Marlins coming up. We've got
We're
then
hot.
the A's,
We're hot right now.
then the Rockies. We've got series where if we can get out in the next month, still around 500, hopefully maybe a little above, without O'Neal Cruz, that just gives me a lot of hope. We got Ryan O'Hearn back. That was big. Brandon Lowe, thank God he didn't crush his kneecap with that foul ball.
Right. That was scary. It didn't look good.
No, I thought he blew up his kneecap, so that would
Right.
have been really bad. And Jared Jones has, God, it sucks that he went against his second start back was against the Dodgers, but only gave up 2 and 4 with like 4 Ks. He's getting there. He's figuring it out. I'm still optimistic. I think O'Neal Cruz, he has been having a great year for us. But as long as we can stay at like 500 or so in this next month or so while he's out, I think we'll still be in an okay spot.
Yeah. I think honestly it's pretty crucial that you guys do.
Yeah.
Like, because the weird thing about like these hand injuries and like breaking things in your fingers, like gripping a
Look
bat.
where the
and
metatarsal is.
I think it's just in the finger, but I'm not entirely sure. But like, it's just tough because obviously gripping a bat and you're hit like the faster that people are hitting, like the more vibration that it's hitting your hands, like that shit can obviously hurt. Like it's tough. So you have to make sure. I feel like you have to make sure that he's fully healthy before he comes.
Okay, that's not good. It's the metacarpal. Okay, yeah. It's his left hand. He's a righty. It's the top hand swinging wise. It is the palm. So it'd be like
Ooh, yeah,
these
no.
two because 4th and 5th. But
Ow.
luckily he's lefty, so it's the top of his hand. So
Low.
I mean that's your pushing. It'll get.
It's just the grip, bro. You gotta be able to. Grip,
I know. That's what. I think at least it's
tough.
not a ham. Is it the hamate bone? Is that
I
the
don't
big
think
one
so.
that takes
No, I
out
don't think so.
hitters? It's not that one, which I'm really
No, I
happy
looked it
about.
up usually. So like this one, I kind of look up like how other people with this injury come back. It's usually fine, like nothing long term. It's just like
Okay.
short term. It's just you have to make sure you get fully healthy because like it can kind of sit and linger.
Yeah,
The pain and the
100%.
discomfort.
Yeah, and like he's going to have to for sure go through some rehab. I mean, moving these, you've got to be able to move, grip the bat like you said, and your pinky, and you need those a lot. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm still optimistic. I don't think this ruins our season.
I don't think so either. No, it could be much worse because a lot of people usually actually have to get surgery for it, and it's a lot longer of a process.
Oh, really?
So
Okay, yeah, I'll take a month.
he's good.
I will take a month then.
Moving on to the next one, we've got Ronald Acuna Jr. 10-day IL yesterday with the grade 1 left hamstring strain. Same hamstring that kept him out just over 2 weeks earlier in the season. But Walt Weiss does say that this one isn't as bad as the one earlier this season, just more of a precautionary measure, but was bad enough to have to go to IL. In 2021, Acuna tore his right ACL. 2024, he tore his left ACL. 2 hamstring injuries this year. Is Acuna cooked?
I think it's always a good sign when they're coming out and saying it's not as bad. Obviously, what you want to hear, and they're telling you what you want to hear too. For him though, it's just you just can't go out for the season. I mean, with how good your team is right now, that's what's important here because the team isn't overly reliant on you right now to be like this MVP level player, but they do need you healthy when it comes to playoff baseball. And as long as he's able to come back and have power and do those things, I'm not overly concerned about it. It's more just at this point, it's not even about this season with him. It's more just like we want to watch this guy play more baseball than less baseball.
Baseball long term.
And
yep.
We just want him to stay healthy because he's just too good for it to be a continuous thing. It's unfortunate.
I have a take. I think him stealing 70 bases was a bad thing for his career. I think he's always. I think he has. I think he has the past few years, or maybe like just this last 2 years, maybe. Like he wants so bad to be that guy that can go 50-50, 40-40. Like, and I think he's just forcing himself to steal too many bases. He's not even in like the top 30 percentile in sprint speed anymore. So like he's always been a guy that's just gotten off of good instincts and like being explosive and getting a good lead. Like, and he's obviously not going to be as explosive anymore. And if you're just putting yourself at more risk for these high tier injuries that take you out for a long amount of time, like I would much rather have this guy stop trying to steal so many bases. And the bad thing is he's always a guy that's trying on the base paths. Like the thing is, most of those guys aren't running out that play that he hurt himself on. If you look, he hurt himself because he's just running to first base. Like all these people that don't run to first base don't do. Like all these players that you see that are just jogging to first base, that's why. It's because they don't want to get hurt like that. And people are always, why are people not running to first base? That's why. Because people like Ronald Acuna are trying their hardest to get to first base, and all of a sudden, boom, hamstring's gone.
You're just preaching to why we don't want him to be hurt because he plays that style of baseball.
He plays it,
like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm going to take the extra bag. I'm going to steal every chance I get, and I'm not even the most gifted speed-wise guy. I just am just such a. He's addicted to putting his team
in a good spot. Like,
yeah, he's awesome.
Acuna is one of my. I'd say he's probably my favorite player in the league. So like, it really makes me angry that he's out. But like, bro, like, I wish he would just kind of maybe slow down on the bases a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he might be one of the most unlucky
it's also
baseball players I've ever seen in my life. Like,
I've never seen so much. Like, I was scrolling on Twitter, and it's just like so much hate towards the dude, as if the dude wants to be hurt. Like, come on, bro.
Right. No,
that's a thing.
So tired of this bum. Yeah,
people hate on
Twitter.
Oh, no, they hate on.
Now it's just Twitter. Like, it's just Twitter, but like, I don't know, dude.
Twitter haters. I just feel bad for the guy. We know how talented he is. You just want to see him on the field, and you aren't getting to. And luckily, the Braves are not in a spot where they need to have that's just ruined.
They need him right
like
now.
Last year that Acuna injury. 2 years ago,
whatever. I mean, yeah.
Like they didn't have Baldwin yet. They had Austin Riley and all them too, but they also had lost Strider and everything like that, right? Like they got cooked that 1 year, and then I think it was last year. And
well, it was 2 years ago he got hurt. Last year he returned from the ACL.
Oh, okay,
so
that's what
2024 was when he tore the ACL.
Yeah,
but like,
go ahead. Sorry, Will.
It's just nice to see that the Braves are like in this okay spot to where that's not season ending. I think also he's on the IL because they don't want to rush him back.
Yeah,
I think they're finally understanding.
Don't rush him back.
Okay, let's not
push
rush these things. Let's not push it. we need you out there. So let's just get you healthy. Let's get you right. So
Because he's already had, like, since he came back from IL a little bit ago, he's already had a few things where he's had to be out for a few days. Like, just give him more time. Like, again, you're in first place. Like, you're good.
And I just want to shout him out because you said people hate on him. I know it's not about how good of a baseball player is, about the injuries, but we're talking about an NL Rookie of the Year, a 5-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger, 40-70 club, comeback player in the year after his torn ACL, and obviously a unanimous NL MVP. I mean, this is why we're talking about his injury this long. It's because this guy, he's not just one of the best players in the game. He's one of the best players we've seen, that we've watched in our lifetime. I don't think that's crazy to say. I mean, this guy is an elite ball player. We need him help.
Yep.
Shout out Ronald Acuna.
Shout out Ronald Acuna, man. All right.
40-70 club is nasty. My God.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Golly.
Next up, we have a guy actually returning from injury. Hunter Brown, returning from a grade 2 shoulder strain, struck out 7 in his last rehab outing, returning to a rotation in the Astros that needs him terribly bad. Is this what they need to get back in the playoff race? Just real quick. What do you expect from him?
Yeah, this is what they need. They're already heading in the right direction. This guy, he's pitched 1 game so far. He's been amazing. This is exactly what the Astros need. Especially, we talked about the division earlier. Something like this, as little as this, is what can set them apart from the teams they're battling with in the standings and get them into that wild card spot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm excited for him. Dude, they don't forget he's one of the best pitchers in the AL when he's healthy. Like, he's going to be their ace. They're going to get Altuve back if they haven't already. Like, I'm expecting the Astros to come back and overtake the Rangers and A's.
I still believe in the Rangers to make it, like I said, but this is that marginal move. This is that needle mover and he's already off to a good start. He's pitched 1 game and great start.
I think that was the rehab. I don't think that was a rehab outing. He's going to return to the rotation.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I see. It said 2026, so I didn't know. All right, nice.
Next.
Final rehab outing. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. There you go.
Next, on the sadder end, this is just a personal one for me. 2 guys, same team. Garrett Crochet was transferred to the 60-day IL with the lat strain. Crochet himself came out and said in the last few days that the injury is a lot worse than he initially thought, and he has no idea when he will pitch again. Roman Anthony, what initially was described as a right wrist sprain, is now a partially torn ligament in the CMC joint at the base of his ring finger. He was shut down when he suffered discomfort last week taking dry swings. No timetable to return. I mean, using this as a little segue, I think the Red Sox are obviously selling. I don't know. I want to say these are true, but it just seems like either the Red Sox medical department is terrible at their jobs or they just are lying about everything. It seems like the past few injuries that I'm hearing are just completely wrong or getting worse. So I don't know what the Red Sox are doing. Had a lot of expectations going into the year to at least maybe battle for the division or the wild card. This is turning out to be quite the disappointing season, and we should sell the team and sell everybody.
Nick, I do feel bad for you. I mean, me and Will both have these fun, small market teams. All my guys just got healthy, and you're a big market owner who everyone wants to sell the team with all these high expectations are just bad and hurt. I'm sorry, man.
I appreciate it. It's okay.
I'll try to find ways to get you to talk about the Red Sox more, but you avoid it so much. I almost forget who your team is.
Yep. I tried to avoid it the whole episode just to bring him up here at the end.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
It's good, but now without them, I get to just watch everybody else and players and other random teams.
You even said that the Yankees. You said out loud, you're like, yeah, the Yankees even without Judge, man, best team.
Yeah,
man, this is
dropping little breadcrumbs. All right, and then the last one on the shelf I got. We already kind of touched on it a little bit. Tarek Skubal will make his first start back from IL on Saturday against the Guardians. He missed just over a month after undergoing a minimally invasive nanoscope procedure to remove a loose body in his left elbow. Usually a 2 to 3 month return timetable. Is this a breakthrough for future injuries of this type, an aberration, or a mistake? Give me one of the 3.
Know enough to call it a mistake. Wait, are you saying? Can you ask the question?
I'm like, is it a cry for help for the Tigers? Like, is this a bad thing, or is he an aberration, or do we think this is something that could possibly be a change in how they go with this injury long term.
My only theory, if it's not just him just simply being healthy, if there is something where it's a rush, I think my only theory would be that, hey, he wants to come back, and it's not a cry for help from them. It's more, let's get his value up so we can move him. I think that's a real possibility.
Right.
Because the Tigers aren't going to be afraid to sell. I mean, 2 years ago, they sold when they were decently in the mix.
True.
So,
yeah, and obviously we're not doctors. Like, I'm not saying, like, guys, do you think this nanoscope procedure is what we need to keep people healthy? Like, it's just crazy, obviously, like 2 to 3 month return. Like, we were talking like he was going to be out for a while. Then they were saying he was going to come back this early, and it's just insane. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think they're trying to get his either trade value up or, again, like, he always kind of said he wanted to come back this soon, too. So it's like, obviously, you're not going to tell the guy no if he's super confident about it and it's this breakthrough procedure. Like, you just go with it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that his agent, if he wasn't ready to come back, wouldn't let him come back. I think that his agent already not letting him to pitch in the WBC, unless now his agent is freaking out about trying to make sure he can get money out of his contract, which he would get either way. It's freaking Tarek Skubal. I don't think if he wasn't ready to come back, he would. His agent would have been like, "Nah, we're going to the 60. Like, you're taking your time. I don't care." Yeah, but I think if his agent hasn't said anything and he's coming back in 4 weeks instead of 6 to 8 or 3 months, screw it. It seems like he's good. I mean, we'll see how his last rehab. I mean, I think he struck out like 5 or 6 in his last rehab. He's looked okay.
Good. Yeah.
Is he? Man, I'm not gonna lie though. The Twitter memes are hilarious about school.
Dude, my boy.
He looks
so big.
He's so big.
he needs to get rid of that tank. He needs to get rid of that damn tank.
Bro somebody said he's wearing a bulletproof vest under the jersey.
Did you see the video of what he looked like in like 2021?
Yes.
Like, he looked so small.
Somebody said he's wearing a life jacket under the jersey. I said, God damn it, guys, chill out.
Cy Young eating good.
Let me get the picture of him in that damn tank top real quick. Hold on.
But I think he's good. Oh, that photo of him in the tank top's foul.
I think he'll
that
be
shit's
good.
Foul.
All right.
Not to fat shame. Professional athlete.
I was about to share my damn screen. I just can't find that shit. That shit's hilarious.
No. All right. And then last thing to end out the episode, we got a keep 3, cut 5.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball edition. All right.
Category?
You guys ready for this?
Yeah. What's the category?
Home run hitters.
Ooh.
Okay.
This year or like all time?
Total.
Just this year.
Okay.
They're doing it all this year? Okay.
All right. First name. Keep 3, cut 5. Ben Rice.
I mean,
keep. Right now.
Yeah, we got to keep.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not about just like home runs. It's just like guys who hit home runs. And right now he's one dotting it. We're keeping.
Yeah.
Dylan Dingler.
Yeah, I'll pretty confidently cut that.
James Wood.
Ooh, this year, let me go look at his splits. He's been streaky this year.
I'm leaning cut because there's some names where I'm gonna.
Yeah, if we're going solely off home run hitters, I'm similar in that boat. But let me go look at his splits real quick.
Well, he's not over.
He's doing better than I thought. 18 bombs, 941 OPS.
Dude, no, it's not only about bombs though. Like we're going just hitter. Where he just said like it's guys who hit bombs. You know what I mean? So it's like we can.
What hits bombs though?
He hits bombs and he's like a 260, 280, 270 guy. I don't.
270 right now. Young.
What's his OPS? Are we allowed to look up stats?
941. 941.
I mean, yeah, I don't care.
He's at 941 OPS. It's higher than I thought it was.
I want to cut. We gotta save some room,
I'll cut him. I'll cut him. But if we get some shit names, it's on you.
All right. We're cutting James Wood.
I don't want to take James Wood.
So far.
Wow.
You've kept Ben Rice. You've cut Dylan Dingler. You've cut James Wood. Next name
James
up.
Wood might have been crazy.
Miguel Vargas.
I'm also leaning cut here.
This is my guy.
We have to cut him.
I think we cut him.
Yeah,
he's holding out.
He's not as good as James Wood. So.
All right, we cut Miguel Vargas. Next name up, Hunter Goodman.
We might have fucked up with James Wood.
No, Hunter Goodman. Bro, but Hunter Goodman, he's
been hooping this year.
He's almost at like 20 bombs.
Hold on. Is he? Oh yeah, he is.
He's at 18 bombs.
He's got a less OPS than Wood.
Because he's the rest of his guys he's hitting with our shit. He can't get RBIs. He can't. It doesn't.
He plays in Coors. The elevation's over a mile high.
I don't care though. He's not getting RBIs because the rest of his lineup shit. And it doesn't matter
OPS
when they
doesn't
hit.
do
They can't get the
RBIs
fucking ball.
though. Fuck.
OPS doesn't track RBIs? I thought it did.
No, it's on base plus slugging.
That's fair.
854
Yeah,
is fucking high.
He's not gonna get on base as much as James Wood. He's flying out all the time and with shit that could be. Anyway, I'm just saying. I think.
Are you keeping him?
I think we cut.
I think
He
we
might
cut
have
him too.
backloaded it. We cut it.
I think we cut him too. Okay.
So how many names are left? We gotta
We're
get
at
2
4.
guys out of how many?
Fuck.
We have 3 names left.
We gotta take 2 of them.
So
Come on, Nick.
so
I bet he
so
front,
far.
front and back loaded it. I bet he front and back loaded it. Come on.
so far, you guys have kept Ben Rice.
We're gonna
You've
get like
cut
Bryce
Dylan
Terang,
Dingler.
bro.
You've cut James Wood. You've cut Miguel Vargas. You've cut Hunter Goodman.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Where's
Next
Nick
name,
Kurtz
Rice
when I need
one
him?
dotting it.
Nick Kurtz got to be in
he's
here.
a hoe. He's a hoe if we did Ben Rice and a bunch of worse guys. And maybe that's crazy because James Wood is up there. I
Next
believe in
name
this.
up.
I believe in my strategy.
Jordan Walker.
Oh, that's a keep right now.
Keep.
That's an easy keep right
Let's
now.
go. That's
Hottest
good.
hitter in
He's like
baseball.
MVP level.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
good. Okay, last two. This is good. I love that.
All right. Next name up, Christian Walker.
God fucking damn it, Nick, you fuck. Get cut. Cut. I mean, that's got to be instant cut.
It's a cut. He's under fucking 250 batting average. Yeah.
God.
All right. All right, we're light on the last name. Keep 3 cut
Come on.
5
Gotta be Nick
baseball
Kurtz.
edition.
Give me Nick
I think we
Kurtz.
got it. I think we got it.
You guys kept Ben Rice. You cut Dylan Dingler. You cut James Wood. You cut Miguel Vargas. You cut Hunter Goodman. You kept Jordan Walker. You cut Christian Walker. And your last keep is Shea Langoliers.
That's a W. That's a W.
Let's go, man.
Just off
That's a
homers, I'm
W.
taking
That's
Shea
a-
Bangaliers
that's a
over James
W.
Wood just for home runs.
That's a W.
Bro,
That's a W.
yeah. And he's hitting better average. Yeah.
Is
880
he?
OPS. Yeah. That might be.
All these
Yeah, he
guys
is. He's hitting
have
280.
Oh, he is.
He's hitting
yeah,
280.
Shea Bangaliers is hooping.
all these guys are hitting or have 16 homers or more.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they're all in around.
I think
they're
as a
all top
hitter, I'm
12.
taking James Wood, period, over Shea Langoliers. But I
I
think
am
just
too.
off
I
raw
wanted-
power, I'm
but I
taking-
wanted to keep
something about
out
a catcher.
the
Something
top,
about
like,
a
5
catcher hitting
guys.
like that though is valuable. So that's
No,
something to be
100%.
said.
It's like a Cal Raleigh kind of thing. Yeah, 100%. I mean, Cal Raleigh's good defensively. I can't. Let me not do that. But
Used to be
I
better
get it.
defense.
no, I like that. I like our 3. The James
do
Wood one
too.
might still bite us in the ass, but
I mean, you guys.
I
got-
mean, you
pretty much everybody.
You
I should
take
have probably
what's his
done
name?
like instead of Christian Walker, maybe done like I don't even know. Everyone else was too
does
obvious. I
Christian
think.
Walker have
Jordan
over
Walker was a
16
lock.
homers?
He has 16 home runs,
How
but like
the
everyone
fuck?
else
I
would have
think
been
we hit it.
obvious.
I think we hit it. I think we hit it.
I think you guys did pretty good.
No, I think we did good.
Because
If Jordan Walker wasn't the hottest hitter in
Ben
baseball,
Rice.
he would have
I'm
been the fastest
I'm
cut of my
personally
life.
taking James Wood over Jordan Walker, but like you guys got
Personally,
three
me
of the
too.
top 4.
But right now, this year, no. Jordan Walker
Am
is
I crazy?
hitting
Oh, you're
bombs.
not
okay,
crazy.
overall hitter. Sure.
I mean, his
but
OPS
this
is
year,
high. Like he's slugging better, or he's
I
not
guess
slugging
we
better.
played this as who's best this year. Is
Yeah.
James Wood a better hitter than maybe all? Yeah, all 3 of them. Like
Jordan Walker's hitting
Yes.
302. What the fuck?
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
God damn.
I think we took the 3 best batting averages in this. If you're a batting average
Probably.
guy,
I think off just home runs though, I think they all have so much power, but I think
Yeah.
Jordan Walker has
One
more
at
raw
bat.
power than James Wood. But I think James Wood is easily the overall
Better
better
hitter.
hitter than Jordan Walker. will be.
okay. Out of all those names, you get 1 at bat to hit a bomb. Who are you taking?
To come up to the plate.
Yeah, against a elite pitcher, but he has the platoon.
I mean, I know we cut him, but I think I take James Wood there.
Yeah, dude,
I
he's
take
got some
him
shit
lefty
to him
righty
also.
over most of those guys, and I'm taking him lefty too if they bring in a lefty.
Probably, yeah, I don't. Jordan,
That's tough,
either
though.
James
It's
Wood
him
or
or Jordan.
Shea
It's him or Jordan.
or Jordan, but
It's
Jordan
something
also
about
strikes
it's
out
something
the
about-
most, I think, on this list. Maybe
Jordan does strike
That's
out.
okay
a
though. We
ton.
need a bomb.
Except
We
for-
need a bomb.
right.
Yeah, we're in live or die. We're 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, need a solo shot.
But
Game
yeah.
7 World Series solo shot. Give me it. James Wood.
All
I
right,
feel
boys,
like
that's
got that
gonna-
swagger to him.
that'll be the end of this episode.
Yo,
Thank you, boys, for joining me.
yes, sir, it was fun.
Be sure to come back to the Barrel Talk podcast. We'll try to have another baseball episode, hopefully up in the next week. But yeah, anything you guys got left?
Sir.
It was a
All right.
good time.
Awesome. Thank you guys for listening to the Barrel Talk podcast. We'll see you next time. Peace.
You're-